Young florist in Boston who falls into a lustful love with Ryle, played by Justin Baldoni. But then things turn a bit dark as Atlas, played by Brandon Sklenar. A love from Lily's past tries to make her heart really whole. And Isabella Fair, along with Alex Newstetter, they play young versions of Lily and Atlas in the film. But before I actually went into the interview, they had a whole stack of these Betty Buzz drinks right here.
Okay.
So,
I've never had them.
well,
you're about
to try them, Ro. So they had a whole stack right before the interview, and I just happened to be, sitting in the room with Blake Lively holding one of these, and then, well, this ensued right here.
Hey, Lily, you want to do the honors?
No, you go ahead. I need to take it in from here.
This is my first sip of Betty Buzz right in front of Blake Lively. Here we go.
Yes?
Sparkling apple, ginger, sour cherry. Delicious.
Okay, but talk more about it. What are the notes?
I got a little bit of apple. It's a little tangy, but in a good way. It's got a nice aftertaste.
Yeah.
It tastes like a fall day, like you're in New England.
Yes.
You're going like picking pumpkins.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why I created
Maybe in Boston at a flower shop.
Yes. Honestly, I went to an apple orchard in New York, in upstate New York, and bought like fresh apple cider from there, and then had my Betty Buzz. It's a mixer, it's just like basically just ginger.
Wow.
Like a ginger beer, but like real, not sugary. It's really good. And then I mixed the apple cider in that, and then put a little cinnamon on top, and squeezed some cherries. And my family was like, "You need to put this in a can," and I did. And you literally just described the day that I created it.
That's awesome. I'm so happy.
It's like an experience. It's like an experience in a can, like Willy Wonka, like an everlasting gobstopper.
I love that, and it's like here, like we're on set for having that full experience. So congratulations
Thank you.
on the film. It was an amazing film. I cried probably a little too much.
Great.
So thank you all for that. But I gotta ask, there's so many parts of the film, right, that are very intimate. It's spicy, it's sexy, but then there's also many moments where we're dealing with physical abuse and some really heavy topics that make you feel something when you're watching. So I'll start with you two. How do you manage those emotions on set?
Oh, I feel like that's the responsibility of any actor, that's like handling such a complex role. But I feel like it's just such a privilege to be able to play a role where you have such a versatile range of emotions and experiences that it was honestly just a joy to be able to like really delve into those feelings and like work on like really intense stuff, but also like exciting material.
Yeah, and how about for you, Alex? Did you and Brandon chat at all about Atlas and sort of share any of your similarities between the character?
Not a lot beforehand, but I saw a bit of what he was doing before, and he's like amazing in this project, and I was taking little bits and trying to emulate as much as I could.
Atlas.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Boston?
I opened my flower shop.
In the film, your character, of course, Lily, keeps saying everything is better in Boston, but we're on Good Day New York right now.
Yes.
Of course, you raise your kids in the city. I know you grew up in the city a little bit, so tell me, why is everything better in New York City? We'll start with you, Brandon. You better say the right thing.
Well, I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, I love it. And is that a Jersey tattoo?
It is.
Can we show the camera? Can we get a little Jersey love? Look at that. The Garden State, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, the trash can of the tri-state area.
Ah, come on, man.
No, it's beautiful. I grew up a Yankees fan and a Devils fan, but and historically, we just don't like Boston.
Yeah, and yet you had to shoot in Boston.
No, shot in Hoboken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were right at home
turf.
then.
Home
Oh,
turf. Yeah.
Amazing.
My father was like just so against the Red Sox and anything in New England. I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But he cares a lot.
He's a passionate guy.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get him everything's better in Boston sticker.
Yeah. Everywhere. Yeah. Eagles. It's hilarious.
That's awesome. And how about for you, Blake? Of course, you live here in the city. Why is everything better here in New York City?
I mean, honestly, I don't understand how anyone. I've been trying to get my family to move here since I moved here. I moved here a long time ago, 16 years ago now.
Wow.
So yeah, when my family, 17 years ago, I'm almost like a real New Yorker.
Right.
If it's more years, I moved here when I was 19.
Yep.
So if it's more years that you've been here, then
you've been.
Yeah, I mean, they say 10 years and you're a real New Yorker, but then once it's longer than where you grew up, that's what I'm counting down till. But I just every time they come, I'm like, right?
Yeah.
You never want to leave. Right?
Isn't it amazing? Yeah.
And I can't believe that they leave. Like, it's just, I love this city so much.
How has it shaped your life as an actress, as a mom, as a wife?
I mean, the city is like, it's the love of my life outside of my family. Like, it really, like, I am in a romantic, emotional, platonic, a relationship with the city. It's like, when I come home, like, I still play New York every time I come home from the airport and Welcome to New York. Like,
I love
every
that.
time I play both of those songs, and I, like, yeah, it doesn't matter if I was gone for 2 days. Like, I just love coming home. I feel so lucky.
There you have it. Blake Lively sings Welcome to New York by her best friend Taylor Swift every time she comes back home to New York City. And of course, the two of them are always walking around the West Village.
I love it that she said, like, you know, she's a true New Yorker at 10 years. I don't know who gave her the 10 years, you know.
I was going to say, you should be the queen of answering that question. Right.
That's right. I have to give her the blessing.
Is 10 years fair or no?
Not bad.
Okay, not bad. 15 or 20?
Yeah, I think she's, you know, going, what do you think, 10 years?
It depends. Is it 10 consecutive years?
I like the caveats. All right, well, let's drink, shall we? So Betty Buzz.
So this is it.
So this is it, Ro. I'm going to pop open this one for you.
Sparkling tequila one.
Yeah, and this one, it's a little bit of a mocktail, Ro. It's a sparkling grapefruit.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm going to pop open a little sparkling bourbon with some apple ginger sour cherry. And you heard her tell that story, how she was apple picking and basically put all these ingredients together, and that's how they came up with the idea with her family.
Yeah.
So cheers.
This is very grapefruity.
Yes.
Boom. Betty Buzz.
The best thing about doing Good Day New York is you get to have Cocoa Doc and booze at 9:30 in the morning.
Cheers to that.
Here's to that.
Oh, and by the way,
Good Day New York.
it's a very good day, and it ends with us in theaters Friday. So cheers.